Hello everyone, and welcome to your lower body release plus core. So we're going to be stretching out the lower body, more of like a stretching sequence versus flowing through yoga poses. There is a difference, and then we're going to be adding some core to that as well. So I just did a nice long run. My legs are also tired from workout I did yesterday, so that will kind of help you kind of see where these stretches can be helpful based on how your body's feeling. And like I said, we'll implement some core. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We are going to kick our right leg all the way out to the right. So what I want you to do is extend your right leg long. Sorry, just getting the timer set on my watch. It was locked. And then notice my left foot here doesn't connect to my right leg. That's important. And we're just going to gently start to fold over this right leg. Good. And you're going to feel the energy of release as we do so. And just start to breathe in and out as you notice your body and you start to feel the stretch. And then I want you to stay here, but you're going to let your right hand rest on your right leg. Maybe you're up here, right? Or maybe you're grabbing the foot. And then you're going to let your left side body start to open up from the left. So now we're craving that space through the side body, through the hip flexor as we reach over the head. So we're noticing as we stretch, we're noticing each breath, we're feeling the sensation of release. Good. You're here for another full breath in. Good. Exhale, slowly rise up. Perfect. Switch your legs. So bring your right foot in first, then kick your left leg out, please. Good. Take a deep breath in with me. Exhale. Start to turn towards your left leg. And again, we're going to find that fold over the leg to start. So as you fold in, as you ease in, you're starting to notice the release. You're starting to feel your body in this fold, letting the energy calm down. Good. 3. Deep breath in and out. 2. Perfect. And then on your next breath, you're going to stay as is. You're just going to open up the right side body. So again, let your left hand land wherever it lands. And then the right side body is going to reach. You're going to create space. You're going to feel the pull here from the hip flexor. 3. Good. Deep stretch. 2. This side's much tighter for me. My right side is like, what are you doing? Nice. Exhale. Come back to center on 1. Perfect. Now, rotate your feet forward for me so both legs are extended long and widen them the width of your mat. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. Exhale, start to walk the body gently forward. So my body's falling inside of my 2 feet. My 2 feet are in dorsal flexion still, so they're reaching towards the sky as I fold in. Good. I'm draping as I feel my head get closer to the ground. I'm starting to notice the sensation in the back of my legs as I open up a little bit more. Good. One more inhale. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. Slowly bring the spine all the way up to an upright position. Good. Scooch the bum forward. Exhale, extend the arms, bring the feet more neutral, and then lay down onto your back. Starting with a tiny bit of core here. Exhale, pull your knees in at 90 degrees for me. Good. Exhale, crunch up towards your legs. Perfect. And then twist right. Good. Twist left. Just a really intentional rotation, making sure that the rotation isn't too aggressive. Also making sure that the rotation is making sense with the movement. Good. Continuing this left to right action. Nice. You're here for 5, 4. So each side is a 1 count. 3, 2, 1 more each side, cross and cross. Pull your knees in deeply to the chest. Good. Take an inhale here, and then a slow exhale. Beautiful. All right, now I want you to take your right leg all the way up to the sky and gently start to pull the leg towards you. Good. So easing into this hamstring stretch. Deep breath in, slow breath out. And now flex your foot. So I want you to drive the heel of your right foot all the way up into the air for 3. Keep pressing up for 2. Good. And then on 1, exhale, take your time. And I want you to pull your right knee back in, extend it super long. Good. Take a deep breath in there. Just kind of massage this right thigh. Notice how I'm just kind of rubbing up and down on the hip flexor. Good. Left knee is going to come in, and as you do, right foot plants. Good. Exhale, left leg rises. Same thing as before, just ever so gently pull the leg towards you and then drive your left heel up to the sky if you feel like you can. Good. You're here for 2 more slow breaths, lifting and pushing, creating space in the body for 3. Driving your heel up, up, and away here. Good. 2. Last full breath in. Notice if there's a shake, that's okay. Give your knee a big hug. Good. Lay it down, and same thing. Use the heel of your left palm and kind of massage the thigh out. 3. Good. Rubbing up and down. 2. Just kind of digging into the hip flexor, top of the thigh bone. And 1. Perfect. Exhale, take your time. Raise both legs all the way up to the sky. And then you're going to slide both your palms beneath your low back. You're going to start to lower your legs down, start to engage the core, and hold for 3. Good. Pick up your head, neck, and shoulders in 2. Exhale, 1, and swim those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs are engaged for 4. Put your head down if you need to. Last breath in. Head comes down first. Bring your legs all the way back up. Good. Repeat just the legs. Lower and lift. Good. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Perfect. Let's do 4 more. 4. Squeeze the legs super tight. 3. Good job. Last 2 reps right here. 2. And then you have 1 more. Lower down, hold it, raise the head, neck, and shoulders, and swim for 8, 7, 6. Pretend like it's fun for 5. Good job. Last 3, 2. Pause. Head down, legs up, 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 up. Happy baby. Bring the knees to the armpits. Good. We're just going to hold right here. Feel the deep stretch here through the groin and your legs. Find your breath. Really, really big inhale. Really, really big exhale. Good. And then you're going to gently and slowly allow your body to rock up to seated. Good. Transition to your knees. And then from your knees, you're going to sit back on your heels. And this is where some of you are going to need to snag a yoga block, or you're going to need to snag a towel or a blanket, and you're going to plop it right beneath your glutes between your feet. So I'm going to go ahead and separate my feet. I'm going to snag hold of my calf muscles and roll those babies to the sides. And that's going to give me room to sit down here to start to stretch out through the top of my thighs, the shins, the tops of my feet, and I also feel the pull through the tops of my knees. Now, I have no injury here. This feels good. This feels steady, okay? If you have injury in this position or you're uncomfortable, that's where I want you to edit with that pillow beneath your glutes. Good. Now, if you have a pillow or a block there, you go ahead and prop up your butt a little bit. Realign the glutes. Stay here, or maybe you come down to your forearms. And again, I'm using the word maybe because I want you to start to feel the stretch here through the top of the legs, through the sides of the legs, but then don't go too far, okay? Take a deep breath in. If you're on blocks, if you're on a pillow, stay here. No need to go further. If you have the room, that's where you're going to gently join me on your back. Now this is your full variation of letting yourself fall into this deep quad stretch. And then maybe the arms come over the head. This is where you kind of grab opposite elbows and you just feel the opening through the ribs and the body in this position. I would say it's one of my favorites. It feels good. My body feels like it's releasing in this pose.
I'm grateful to feel the energy here release away. I'm grateful to notice the sensation in the stretch. Good. One more full breath in. And then you're going to reach your arms all the way up into the air. You're going to grab hold of your feet. All right? Now, if you're back with me, we start together. We climb to the elbows. If you're on the elbows, go ahead, transition with me to the palms. And then everyone is in a nice, comfortable seat here. Good. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Now, some of you are going to be able to do this next pose. Some of you are not. I'm going to just stay where I am and kick my right leg straight out. Some of you may need to take your right leg more to the right. That's totally fine. Some of you may need to undo your bent knee because it's too much, and you'll just turn your knee out to the side like a regular foot to inner thigh pose. If you're on the blocks, you might stay seated on the blocks, and then we're going to start to fold over our right leg. It's going to give us that nice release and a fold, the deep stretch in our hamstring, and a quiet breath. Good. You're here for 3. You're feeling some gratitude for your body, potentially letting go, potentially releasing for 2. Good. If you're upright seated, you're just noticing the stretch. If you're with me, you're here for another inhale. And then we all climb gently back up together, inch by inch, bone by bone, into the seat. Now, you might need to rearrange yourself a bit here. The goal is to swing this leg back around. I'm going to have to move forward to bring it back around. And then again, I'm going to kind of pull those calves apart, realign. And then ready, quick transition, left leg extends forward. Now, you may have a good side, you may have a bad side. You may call it something different than that. And then again, you might start upright. You might need to bring your left leg out to the left so your knee has more space. And then from here, we fold over left leg. So this is half variation of what we just did. It's also a deeper way to work into your hamstrings, surprisingly. It really lets you fall into the pose to take that nice deep stretch. Good. And then maybe crawl a little bit further forward if you have the room for 3. Deep breath in, deep breath out for 2. Beautiful work. Good, 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 good. And then gently and slowly come all the way up. And this is where both legs are going to kick out in front of you. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yes. Now the feet are together, right? So now our forward fold is a little bit more intense. Ground the hands. You might still be on the blocks or the pillows. That's okay. That's normal. That's great. And then you're going to fold forward with me. Good. You're going to feel your upper body greet your lower body. You're going to say, thank you, body, for allowing this release to happen in my lower body. Take another full breath in and out. Good. And then we're going to very slowly and carefully transition ourselves to tabletop, hands and knees. From tabletop, we're going to lower down to the forearms, and then we're going to gently crawl the toes back for a forearm plank. So again, lower body plus core. Good. Low belly pulls up and in here for 4. Good. Stay right as you are for 3. Keep lifting through your stomach for 2. And then tap your knees on 1. Walk the hands backwards. Take a gentle child's pose. Hips tap heels. And just again, releasing in the breath in the body. Good. Now, from here, you're welcome to stay where you are. I'm going to shift so that my head is facing you. And then we're all going to kick out through one leg. So pick a leg. I don't mind which leg you pick. And then from there, we're going to walk our hands towards our straight leg. And then gently press back. So here I'm starting to press my glutes back towards these windows and doors behind me as I reach out towards my left leg. I'm moving to the left. You might be moving to the right. With our back toes tucked under, we're starting to stretch the bottom of the foot. We're opening up the left inner thigh and the groin. Good, we're stretching. We're staying here for 2 more breaths. We could probably stay here for longer is my guess. Good, and then on your next inhale, you're gonna very carefully and slowly bring the torso back to neutral. And then just switch your legs. So whichever leg was out, bring it back. Switcheroo, take an inhale. Good, I'm starting to tuck my back toes, walk my hands towards my next straight leg, which for me is moving to my right side. Perfect, and then you're gonna exhale, gently press back. Good, 3. Breathing in and out, really pressing down through your foot. So I'm pressing deeply into the pinky toe edge here. I'm driving my right foot back as I stretch to the back of my left foot back as I stretch to the bottom of it. One more deep inhale and a deep exhale. Nice, very carefully bring yourself back to neutral. And then exhale, take your time. We're all gonna tuck our toes and head to downward facing dog. Good, on your next inhale, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees a lot, and then notice how my stomach starts to move back towards my thighs. Good, we're gonna shift to plank on our inhale. Exhale, go right back to that position. Bending at the knees, pressing back. Good, head hangs heavy. And then again, shift forward, plank. Good, exhale, push back. Hold it here, drive back and up with the hips. My stomach and my thighs are meeting each other. I'm pushing, I'm lifting. One more time to plank, push, push, push. Good, exhale, full down dog, go straight legs. My feet are flat because my lower calf muscles, my soleus is really tight. So for me, pushing down into my heels right now gives me that deeper release. You may or may not need or want that. And then gently walk your feet forward to find your hands. Good, take a nice flat back to lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot way back. Good, bend your right knee a lot, so your knee's actually gonna pass your ankle here. We're gonna take a pause and breathe. This back knee can tap down or stay hovering. Good, and then I want you to pull your hips way back into space, starting to activate the stretch in your hamstrings here. Gazing down, maybe tucking the chin, looking up towards the belly button. Beautiful, full inhale. Slow, gentle exhale. Good, as we bend our knee forward, we step up. Left foot's gonna greet right foot. Good, fold forward. Again, working to stretch out the back of those legs. Head, neck, shoulders, also a little bit added in. Right foot steps back. Good, take a deep breath in. Now start to bend this left knee forward past your ankle, totally fine. Good, exhale, sink down with this right knee. I'm gonna let mine tap down just ever so gently. Yours might stay hovering for 3. Good, stay as you are here, 2. Beautiful, exhale, lift, and then we pull those hips way back. Again, you might have the blocks beneath your hands here. We take that deep, deep stretch for 3. Good, 2. And then we pivot our way this time to the right. So don't fold forward again. Instead, booty up, head down. Exhale, draping chest over thighs. Pressing down into the fingertips to lift and lengthen the spine. And then exhale, driving the torso down, down, down. Good. Hold this position for 2 more slow breaths. Wide-legged straddle, enjoying your forward fold, maybe even turning your gaze left to right. Just a very slow rotation of the neck and chin might feel really yummy for you. Beautiful. From that position, you're gonna gently and slowly bend at the knees, slide the hands up the legs until you stand all the way up. Wonderful. Now inhale your hands to your low back, open up the front body. Also kind of press the hips ever so slightly forward, good. And then exhale, bring the feet more neutral. Good, shake it out left and right.
Turning to the front of the mat, keep shaking it out left and right for 3. Good, 2. And 1. Malasana, deep squat as you face forward. Sink down into those hips. Good. Bringing your hands to your heart. Pull your heart to your hands to your heart. Finding that press and lift. Good. Exhale, have a seat. Bring your knees in, engage your core, 4th core exercise. Good, reach forward. Not a whole lot built in, but just enough for you to feel some fire for 4. Beautiful, 3. Strong in your boat for 2. Halfway or hover all the way down for 5. You're gonna lay flat in 4. 3, wherever you are, lay down in 2. 1. Yes. Take a deep breath in. Hopefully you feel some release in those legs, and a deep breath out. Gently bend your knees. Exhale, pull them into your tummy, and then just hold here. So really feel the thighs draw in, your low back press down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Seated is your destination. Bring it on up. Inhale, big stretch to the sky. Raise both arms tall. Good. Open mouth. Beautiful work stretching your lower body. Getting a little bit spicy in the core, just a little dab, not too much. If you want more, there's plenty of core videos, lots more yoga practices and stretching. But thank you so much, and I hope that your body feels well. See you later.